Once upon a time, in a huge kingdom called Persia, there lived a young girl named Esther who didn't look like a superhero but low-key was one. She had lost her parents, but her cousin Mordecai raised her with love and wisdom. Even when life felt confusing, Esther learned to trust God like it was her secret superpower. Mordecai always told Esther to be kind, stay wise, and never forget God, even when things got scary. He wasn't loud or flashy, but he was like that one calm mentor in every movie who actually knows everything. Esther listened closely, not knowing those lessons would soon save many lives. Meanwhile, the king of Persia was super powerful, like boss-level powerful. His palace was full of gold, tall pillars, and gardens that looked straight out of a fantasy game. But there was one scary rule: if you went to see the king without permission, you could literally lose your life. One day, the king wanted a new queen, so he called for all the beautiful young women in the land. Esther was chosen, and honestly, she was shook because this was not her normal life. Mordecai told her to stay true to herself, and she carried that advice like armor. Inside the palace, Esther didn't act proud or fake. She stayed kind, humble, and real, and everyone noticed something different about her. When the king saw her, he chose her to be queen, and just like that, her life changed forever. Even as queen, Esther didn't forget Mordecai or her people. She kept listening to his advice and stayed grounded, like someone who remembers where they came from. She also kept a secret about her people, waiting for the right moment. Now there was this man named Haman, and let's just say, he was not the vibe. He was proud, selfish, and wanted everyone to bow down to him like he was the main character. But Mordecai refused, because he only honored God. Haman got so mad that he didn't just want to punish Mordecai, he wanted to destroy all of Mordecai's people. Yeah, it escalated fast. He tricked the king into signing a law that put innocent lives in danger. When Mordecai heard the news, he was heartbroken and cried out loudly. People everywhere were scared, confused, and didn't know what to do. It felt like everything was falling apart. Mordecai sent a message to Esther, telling her she might be the only one who could help. But here's the problem: going to the king without being called was dangerous. Esther was scared, and honestly, who wouldn't be? At first, Esther hesitated because the risk was real. But Mordecai reminded her of something deep: maybe she was queen for this exact moment. That hit different. Esther decided to be brave, even though she was still afraid. She asked everyone to fast and pray for 3 days, and she did the same. This wasn't just courage, it was faith in action. After 3 days, Esther put on her royal robes and walked toward the king's throne. Every step felt heavy, like walking into the unknown. This was the moment everything could change. She entered without being called, and the room went silent. Everyone was watching, waiting to see what the king would do. Then the king held out his golden scepter, showing mercy. Instead of rushing, Esther invited the king and Haman to a banquet. She stayed calm and wise, playing it smart. Sometimes being brave also means being patient. Haman thought he was winning and felt super important. But deep down, things were already turning against him. Pride was about to meet its downfall. At the second banquet, Esther finally spoke the truth. She revealed the evil plan and told the king that her people were in danger. The truth hit like a shockwave. The king was furious when he realized what Haman had done. Justice came quickly, and the evil plan was stopped. The same trap Haman made was used against him. Because of Esther's bravery, her people were saved. What started as fear turned into celebration and joy. One brave decision changed everything. And just like Esther, you can be brave too. Even if you feel small, you can make a big difference. Sometimes, you are placed exactly where you need to be for something important.